Day 210 done. Welcome back. I took a little break from these videos, but now we're back. Let's see, a lot to catch up with. So it's been 35 days since the last check-in, so a lot has happened. Let's see, let's start with investors. I've been talking to more investors and we now have a decent amount of verbal commitments. I'm pretty confident that the AUM will be close to $1 million by the time Silk launches. That being said, I think that I'm going to have to keep delaying the launch because the more I realize I'm not actually taking risk serious enough. So need to build out more of a risk factor-based model system so that I'm actually tracking risk seriously, the way that an institutional investor would. Okay, so that's the investor side done. Still developing the code. I plan on having Silk Arena run with 100 autonomous agents starting in 2 weeks from now, and I'm gonna ramp that up starting tomorrow to like 10 agents, then 20, then 100, and they will all have actually a pretty good A/B testing system. So in terms of investing autonomously in the stock market, and then deterministically saying which strategies, which configurations are statistically significant when it comes to making returns. Then I also applied to YC. I got an interview, a final interview, but unfortunately I didn't get in actually. That was actually really, really fun. That was a very like holy shit moment. This might actually happen. I am a solo founder, so I think that's sort of why it was harder for them to say yes. And then also, I don't have enough risk management. Like I need to get that down more, because although the system I've built can generate genuine alpha and actually has skill when it comes to picking stocks, the risk that I'm taking on is still very high. So an institutional investor probably would not like that. If I keep scaling up AUM. Yeah, that's kind of it. Returns have been good. Markets have been very volatile. So this is also another thing. Markets, US equities have been for 9 weeks straight increasing. So I think markets at the moment are generally like, if you're investing, you're going to be making money. So I don't know how well the system will actually perform during sideways markets or during bearish markets. And I want to test it out because that's arguably the most important thing, essentially, is avoiding that max drawdown moment. I have a couple systems now built out for that, so that's pretty cool. And then the fully autonomous loop is essentially done. Agents can now run indefinitely, which is really cool. So you set an agent up with an investment strategy, like a workflow, and just like how it should approach the investing problem, and then it just goes off and does its thing. And it can do that for literally months at a time. Sometimes there's just like edge cases and there's errors where it's like, okay, you need to reset it. But it can basically work autonomously, which is what I've been working on for a while. So that's finally done. And then last thing about pain and just like startup life, I'm realizing this is only getting more and more painful when it comes to running this. I'm taking on a lot of responsibility, which is fine, but I really do think I need a co-founder, or at least somebody to share a bit of that responsibility with, because I just don't have enough time in my day to do it. But yeah, gonna start doing the vlogs again. So see you tomorrow. Stay focused.